They start with simple frame moldings taken straight out of the box. Using strong double-sided tape, they place each piece carefully on the wall. To make it last, the edges are lightly sealed with silicone for extra strength. Then comes the fun part, painting everything together to bring the wall to life. Step by step, a plain wall turns into an elegant and timeless decor feature, proof that small details can completely change a space. She's using large plastic table covers to create oversized decorative bows, folding, shaping, and tying them step by step. What looks like a simple party supply turns into a bold decor statement, a creative and budget-friendly idea for events and celebrations.
She places glass on the table and adds a wooden panel cut to size. A pattern is drawn, carefully cut, and smoothed by hand. After painting it to match the wall, the glass transforms into a custom mirror. Simple steps, stunning results.
Vermeyeceksin parayı ha? Yıkın arkadaşlar. Yıkın arkadaşlar. Yıkın, yıkın. Yıkın. Hı. Yıkın arkadaşlar. Yık. Yerinde vur, yerinde vur. Atın. Vermeyeceksin parayı ha? Çok güzel oldu. İşte bu. İşte bu. Aslan.
She starts by drawing clean, even squares across the wall. Each one is painted in soft, calming colors. Then, a different flower brings every square to life. Simple shapes, gentle tones, and a wall that feels like art. Sometimes, creativity is all about balance.
Sometimes the best decor ideas are the simplest. A woven mat from IKEA, a glass cut to size, and a bit of hot glue. Stick them together, hang it on the wall, and you've got a warm, minimal piece that instantly elevates the space.
This is how I transform my bathroom without any renovation. First, I cleaned the surface and took precise measurements. Then I marked, cut, removed the backing, and applied silicone. Everything was fixed directly onto the wall and finished with corner trims. Simple steps, clean result, and a totally new bathroom look. She took an old framed mirror and added foam around the edges, shaping it into soft patterns, then painting it carefully. With just a few simple steps, the mirror turns into a cozy, decorative statement piece.
She turns a blank wall into a floating balloon display. Using transparent string, she attaches each balloon one by one. Big, small, glossy grey, soft white, all mixed at random. Simple setup, stunning event decor.
Wait, this isn't wallpaper. It's 3D wall foam. Just peel, stick, and instantly upgrade your space. This is a 3D self-adhesive wall foam panel. You just peel the back and stick it directly onto the wall. No paint, no drilling, no mess. And in just a few minutes, the whole space looks completely different. Such an easy way to add texture and dimension. Making petty things for my room. Cardboard becomes a frame. Crumpled paper adds shape. Soft filling, careful stitching, and warm fabric on top. A simple mirror, but softer.
This is a $7 mirror wall hack. 10 mirror tiles, 0 tools, big upgrade, finished with an olive tree for balance.
She tapes the wall behind her bed to create a simple pattern. Then she paints over it. Once it's dry, she slowly removes the tape. Low cost, clean look, perfect bedroom wall decor. She fills the wall with pink hearts. Then she goes over some of them twice. The color gets deeper, brighter, more alive. Same paint, different layers. Perfect wall art for a tattoo studio.
He installs a wood-look WPC wall panel, then shows where it comes from and what it can actually do. Insect-resistant, waterproof, fire-safe design, and versatile enough for different spaces and uses, practical, durable, and made for modern interiors. Let's build a plant wall, not just for me, but for my dog too. It all started with an empty wall. I measured the space, added wooden slats, and created a diamond-shaped structure. Then I guided the plant branches, letting them grow naturally into their new home. Now this wall isn't just decoration, it's a living space we both get to enjoy. This circular shelf is more than decor. The center is cut to hold a vase perfectly. Minimal design, smart detail, function meets aesthetics.
Today I'm setting up my gallery wall, mixing frames, adjusting spacing, and letting the wall come together naturally. Sometimes the best decor ideas happen while you're creating. She's creating wall decor using simple craft sticks, layering them into star-shaped patterns and gluing everything by hand. Once the shapes are ready, she paints them carefully to bring them to life. A low-cost idea that turns basic materials into eye-catching wall art. Would you try this at home?
She starts by drawing clean, even squares across the wall. Each one is painted in soft, calming colors. Then, a different flower brings every square to life. Simple shapes, gentle tones, and a wall that feels like art. Sometimes, creativity is all about balance.
This is how a simple mirror becomes a coastal decor piece. A slightly larger cardboard base is added behind the mirror to create a new frame. Then seashells and small stones are carefully attached with hot glue. Layer by layer, natural textures build the design. And just like that, a basic mirror turns into a beach-inspired statement.
She starts by drawing clean, even squares across the wall. Each one is painted in soft, calming colors. Then, a different flower brings every square to life. Simple shapes, gentle tones, and a wall that feels like art. Sometimes, creativity is all about balance.
This circular shelf is more than decor. The center is cut to hold a vase perfectly. Minimal design, smart detail, function meets aesthetics.
This is how a simple mirror turns into an old money statement piece. First, the decorative details are placed around the frame, then the mirror is carefully masked to protect the glass. A deep black spray paint creates the base. Soft gold accents add the final touch. Remove the tape, and suddenly it feels timeless.
This wall art starts with simple cardboard. A floral pattern is drawn and traced with hot glue to create texture. Then foil is placed on top and gently shaped to define the details. With the final layer of paint, everything comes to life, from something ordinary to a retro statement piece.